Hello people, this is Red Sea Gaming, and this is episode 18 of REDSEACRAFT. As you can, live REDSEACRAFT survival builder. It's been the name of my live stream block since I started it. Yeah, I'm just working here. 1 second. Alright, inventory full. I've been working on this since this morning. I did take a 5-hour nap just to make sure I was well rested for this stream. Yep, just working really hard. I finally got rid of this water. Hello. Hi Douglas, how you doing, buddy? How's your day? How was school for you? How you doing? How was you having a great day? Feeling the power? Just working hard here. Oh, you don't? Alright, I didn't know. Sorry for asking. Like, I've been, since I don't have school, I don't know when the school schedule is. So... Actually, I don't have school as in I graduated from school 8 years ago. But you having a good day? Alright, great. Alright. Alright, buddy. You get some sleep, buddy. Like, it's good for you to check in. Don't worry, I'm working really hard on this. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna tell you my schedule for tomorrow. I will be playing either Grand Theft Auto Online or Red Dead online tomorrow. I mean, you know, Red Dead 2 online tomorrow. Like either Grand Theft or Red Dead. So don't worry. But I am gonna get back to work on Minecraft on Sunday. Oh, but at least the chat is fixed. Like, yes, last time I stream chat, the stream chat didn't work. I just recently, I didn't, thanks for telling me, Douglas. Thank you. But I just recently hit 12,000 views on my channel. What do you think? Like, when I started doing the streams, I was like at 9,500 views. That really did help my channel grow, doing the streams. Like, I got rid of the water over there. Now I can just take out all this mountain, get down to that level, so I can expand the pillared hall this way. I really want to expand the whole pillared hall around the mansion. I know, I know, Douglas. Yeah, of course, Sanders. That's what it says. Sanders, CJ? Nice meeting you, Sanders. But I almost turned off the stream chat today, and I would only see it on my phone. Mainly because there was a glitch for the last two streams where I was completely blind and I couldn't see anybody's chat where you're writing right now. Now it's fixed. It affected two streams, but I managed to look at my phone to save the 17th episode of REDSEACRAFT. You mind showing what I'm doing to your friends when you get to your friend's house? Yeah, I know. I know. It's weird. It only affected two streams, Sanders. It only did that. So basically, episode 16 was not a failure per se, but I was a bit ashamed that I didn't look at my phone until it was too late and everybody had left. I was like this. Wait, people were messaging me while I was doing the stream. I lost a subscriber that day, probably because these people assumed I was ignoring them. I wasn't. It's just alright, Douglas. Thank you. I was just reading it as is. But Douglas, just the idea is, it just happened. Like, it was a random glitch. Hey, Lava. Yes, thank you, Lava, for noticing. Like, I was actually pretty worried about that being a long-term thing. I still have my phone on just in case the glitches happen again. Alright, thank you, Douglas. I'm just working hard here. Like, look, Lava, look what I've done here. This morning, I took out what remained of that ocean right there. It's fine. It's funny. The next day after I was done with the streams, it worked without like a charm. I don't know why. I don't know why, but this is this laptop is actually going to be the computer that's going to allow me to record PlayStation 3 footage eventually. Yeah, it was mad. Don't worry. I petted the laptop. Now it works. And it purred. So it was good. It's not a cat. Alright, I'm gonna bring my bed close so I can make it daylight. Look at this. As you can see here, I moved some chests forward so I can empty it and put it away. And also, I have a second bed here just in case I have somebody on the stream. Yeah, that's the one problem when you're trying to take out mountains, Lava, is that you're constantly having to put all the stone into chests. I think by the time I have all of this done for the pillared hall in the entire city, is I'm probably going to have like a few thousand wooden chests all around the area. I already got like hundreds of them to the north. And what's good, the chat is fixed. I'm really happy that they fixed it. Or what I'm attempting to do, I'm going to actually take out all of this. Push all this all the way over here. And all over here, push it back. And then, after I'm done with taking this out back, I'm going to put stone brick down. Then I'm going to expand the pillared hall all the way over there. Before I tear down that entire mansion in real time, I'm going to have to do all of this. I'm going to have to take care of all this. I want to make sure there's a safety net just in case I fall while taking out the mansion. Like, the pillared hall can... and of course, as you can see right here... 2 days ago, this was ocean right here. Now it's gone. I worked really hard and I got it up to here. So, I'm going to take out all this. What was once a pier is now no longer needed. It needs to be torn down. And as you can see here, I already have the first stage walls constructed. Cobblestone is the core of each wall. Yeah, thank you very much, Douglas. And, but as you can see here, everything here just takes a lot of time. So, to me, this is my idea of a challenge. Alright. Yeah. Without a challenge, I would not have built this big. Challenge is everything. Because in create mode, I just don't feel that little bit of challenge. Like, the goal of this is to... Yep. You wanna know, I can do this for hours. Some people get bored after the first 10 minutes of doing this. Some people, not all. Just after the first 10 minutes, but I sort of embraced it. Like, one person tried to tell me, why are you mining? I told him I wasn't mining. And basically, it was him trying to tell me about how to do Minecraft while I was playing Minecraft. Oh, thank you, Douglas, very much. Yeah. What's up, Shin? You having a good day? Like, I'm just working really hard here. Yep, of course, Lava, but welcome back. Everybody, welcome back. Thank you very much, Lava. You're awesome. Like, I'm just gonna work here. Wow. Thank you very much. Oh, last time, I think what you helped me with in episode, I don't know what episode it was, I think it was episode 8. The lake we took out was right about here. Now I have built up to here. Now I have all this to take care of. And look, I have the core of the wall being built. And as you can see right here, I have this entire mountain to take out. And now I'm getting close to the mansion. Really close. Like, alright, here's a little bit of advice from me. If you're gonna be building big like I do, if you get bored, I recommend you listen to something like, put in an audiobook or put in a DVD, have another TV in your room playing, so you can watch YouTube while working like this. That's what I usually do. Yeah. Wooden mansion will go bye-bye. But all the wood will be used to build houses in the city when it's ready. Yes, I do. Tomorrow it's going to be Red Dead Redemption 2. If you want to join me while being in, that'll be 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Shin. If you want to join me while I'm streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 or Grand Theft Auto 5. But of course, I'm going to turn off all chat except for all chat, because you know how toxic the GTA or Red Dead community is at this point. There are nice people in GTA and Red Dead. Just some of them don't know how to, clean their mouths. Alright, I can do some GTA. Alright, great. Just, Shen, I'm gonna tell you my schedule once again. I stream every day except Mondays and Thursdays. Like, during the weekdays, for school days, it'll be 3 p.m. I try to do at least 2 to 5 hours of stream. Great. Very great. And of course, while I was... yes, you can. Lava, you can. Like, I need to get a lot of stuff done, because this is episode 18 of REDSEACRAFT. I named it, named the live portion of this, live REDSEACRAFT Survival Builder. And I usually put the number of episodes in between the Survival Builder and the REDSEACRAFT. Right now, this is episode 18. What's PG? Oh, PUBG. I don't have that on my phone, just to be honest. I gotta push all this back. Oh, yes, it is on PS4, but I don't have the money for it. Like, a lot of these games are, like, to me, PUBG is not something I want to get into. I'm not a big fan of Battle Royale. That's just my honest thing right there. I just don't understand the challenge of a Battle Royale game, just to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I've never played The Division. To me, it's an online-only game, so, no. But it's okay, and like, I'll get a chance to try it by just, trying the trial version if there is one. One second, I gotta go to the bed and make it daylight again. I know, Shen, I know. Yes, I do. It's just, I used to make lots of pre-recorded videos, Douglas, but here's the problem. Nobody watched them. And then as soon as I started doing the streams, I was like this. Audiences have spoken. They want streams. I would love to just do pre-recorded videos, but just the problem is, just if nobody's going to watch them, that's a bit of a problem. Before I started doing the streams, Douglas, to be honest with you, yeah, you can if you want. Yeah, before I started doing the streams, my channel was actually knocking at death's gates. Because it was, basically, my watch minutes were at 452 minutes. Literally. For the month of October. So I was like this. If I don't do the streams, my channel is dead. So I started doing the streams, and now my watch minutes have gone up as high as 6,700 minutes of watch time. And also my channel grew by 40 subscribers. That's funny. But that's just my honest opinion. Like, I'm trying to make sure there's plenty of content on my channel. And I don't mind you actually watching this while you play a game or something. And just, yeah. Nice one, Shen. But just pushing this back so I can take care of the mountain behind me. Of course, I got a question, Shen. Is it snowing in your location? Hey, Cosmo, how you doing, buddy? Sorry I didn't answer you 2 streams ago, mainly because there was a glitch that actually hid the... there was a glitch that actually hid all the chat from me. I couldn't see your chat even if I wanted to until I looked at my phone hours later. Alright, Cosmo, it's all good. You can just call me Red or Cisco Lava. I'm fine with that either way. Yeah, I saw your New Year's video, Cosmo. I was impressed. I was thinking of doing one myself, but I decided maybe not. I was really tired. Like, streaming 5 days a week is a bit exhausting. No, Cosmo. Let's just say we all have our looks. And of course, Cosmo, look, if you're still here, it's fine. Look at me. I don't care what I look like. Like, I have a hat but that's about it. Sometimes you have to just roll up your sleeves and say, this is what I look like, world. Alright, Cosmo? I'm just trying to give you advice here. Alright. Alright, thank you, Lava. Thank you very much. Just, like, remember, if somebody does insult you, Cosmo, just remember, it's only words. Just move on and keep doing your channel. Yes, I do. And Cosmo, you're doing a great job with your channel. You're doing a fantastic job, by the way. Just keep pushing. I'll keep pushing. You keep pushing. Everybody will succeed. Maybe at some point you and me should do a stream together to help each other out. Thank you very much, Cosmo. If you have any more advice, I can talk to you later. Yep, that is true, Shen. That is very true. Alright. We'll have to plan that in advance at some point, alright? Like, as of right now, my channel stands at 181 subscribers. So it's actually pretty good. So I am very thankful for what I have. Awesome. Alright. Just Cosmo, the only thing I'm a little on the fence about when it comes to RE2 Remaster is they're taking out the fixed camera angles. That's something I liked about the original Resident Evil games. Like how it looked different from other games. I felt like I was being surveyed on the surveillance system. Like, you never actually took the viewpoint of your character. You always felt like you were being watched. The fixed camera angles were made in such a way that you were being watched by either Umbrella or somebody on surveillance systems. Yeah, alright, you're right. Just, I'm still gonna get it, because I'm a big Resident Evil fan. Just, I'm still gonna get it. I've been a fan of Resident Evil ever since I got Resident Evil 2 and 3 for Christmas in 2001, along with my PlayStation 1. So, even though the PlayStation 2 was already out, I missed the PS2. Alright, Lava, if you want to, you can just turn down the volume on your TV that's playing you can just turn down the volume to 0 so my stream will continue, so you help me out. It's all good, but you don't have to. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I played Resident Evil 3. I didn't play the original Resident Evil Cosmo until I got my GameCube in 2007. One of my friends gave me his GameCube. I still have it behind me. It works. Then, as soon as I got that, I bought the Resident Evil 1 remake, and you wouldn't believe it. I put hundreds of hours into that game. Like, I know that game from stem to stern, and when people complain about the fixed camera angles and the tank controls, that's when I'm like this. What are you guys talking about? The game plays perfectly for me. Like, I'm not saying everybody has to like the fixed camera angles. They all have their preference. I understand. Yeah. Like, it's a good game, and I know all the puzzles. I can do the puzzles without looking at the guide. I used to look at the guide when I was younger, but now I can do them in my head. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Resident Evil is a fun game. Like, yeah, but of course Lisa Trevor is someone you should feel sorry for. She might be an enemy, but her backstory is a bit of a it is a bit sad. And the only Resident Evil game that's in my collection that I have never beaten is Resident Evil 0. Mainly because I haven't had the time. At some point, I do have the game the arcade classic, PlayStation 2 classic, the Metal Slug games, and I can actually play those on live stream. Those are fun. Those are 2D side scrollers, and they're fantastic. They were made in the late 90s. I used to see those when I was a kid, Cosmo, I actually went to arcades. My dad would paint the laser tag, and I would actually play the arcade games. I know, Rebecca is super weak. Yes, she's designed to be that way. It's a sort of cliche. If you play as the girl is weaker than the man in a lot of these games. I'm not trying to be sexist or misogynist here. I'm just saying that that's how some games were made back then. If you played as a girl, if you had girl characters, usually in RPGs they were usually regulated to healers or summoners, where they would actually summoners where they would actually summon the creatures, but of course they had low. Yeah. I know, Cosmo. I was just saying that just to talk about games in the early 90s. Don't worry. Don't worry, Cosmo. I'm not being mean, or I'm just saying that I'm just saying that a lot of them arcade style, but of course I don't I like games where the women are equal to men as well. But I like how Rebecca is still very capable of fighting the zombie horde by herself, just as much as Billy is. I'm assuming his name is Billy. I haven't played that game in so long. Albert Wesker? I love Albert Wesker. Yeah. Albert Wesker is my favorite villain in the Resident Evil series. Mainly because I love his voice in the Resident Evil remake. And I already know he's the bad guy when I'm playing the game. Mainly because the first game... No. He can't have died. He is, in my opinion, the de facto villain. But of course, Capcom probably thinks he's dead. But think of this: the first game in the Resident Evil series I actually beat from beginning to end was Resident Evil 5. I never beat Resident Evil until 2011, 10 years after I got it. Mainly because I was new to video games back then. I was so used to arcade games where, Time Crisis 1 and 2, House of the Dead, Carnival. So it was just pretty hard for me to find the time to actually play a game from beginning to end, because I was actually traveling all over the United States as a young kid. I barely had time. At some point, I really do want to play the original Resident Evil 2. I have it downloaded on my PS3. I can play that from beginning to end, but I just need to figure out how to do streams with the PS3. Hey, hello. How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. Is this Ankle Breaker, Todd? Alright, how much? Look how close I am to the mansion. Like, I told myself as soon as I take out everything around it. Yeah, some of my favorite villains are usually the. I mean, I was talking to somebody about certain games. All right, great. That's fantastic. I hope to hear what you're making at some point. All right. Sephiroth. Oh. Sephiroth. Hey ha, hey golly, hey yeah. That song. Am I correct? Like, when I played Kingdom Hearts and actually saw Sephiroth himself come into the Hercules, the Hercules Coliseum for the first time, I was like this. Because I never played Final Fantasy VII, so I'm like this. Who is this guy? And of course, after lots of retries, I finally defeated him. But he's the only villain, he's the only boss fight in the game that requires you to be at level 100 in order to beat him. You have to be at max level in order to defeat him, because he has Fallen 1 attack that'll take away your health at 99%. Reduce your health to 1. That means 1 hit, you're dead. So you have to be able to use an elixir in time before he hits you with his sword. So it's actually kind of fun to test your strength against him. Hi Rex, how you doing, buddy? How's your day? Like, I realized you messaged me on my stream last time, 2 times ago, like 2 streams ago, but the stream, there was a glitch that prevented me from seeing your message. Last time last time I streamed and the time before. But today it's fixed. Thank goodness. Now I can see your anything. You can ask any questions now. I also have my phone on just in case it glitches out again. All right. Thank you for understanding. Like, I was thinking, I lost a subscriber that day. I assumed that some people were upset that I wasn't answering them, so they left and unsubscribed. So so I'm like this, it's not my fault, it was the glitch. Like, so don't worry. Alright, Celso, how you doing, buddy? I know you're Celso, Rex. It's just, I was just calling you by your username. Like, sometimes I like to reply to people as their username they appear on as YouTube. I know it's a bit confusing. Alright, great. So how's your day? Like, was your Christmas break good? Or whatever they call it, your winter break or whatever. I prefer to just call it Christmas break. Welcome back. Yeah, just somebody sent me a message, a comment, so I just pinned it by hearting it. I can't really pin any comments while I'm streaming, so I just hearted it for now, so I can find it later. I gotta get me another shovel. Yeah, it was fantastic. And my Christmas break was only 3 days after Christmas. Because I had to get back to streaming on the 28th, so it's sort of, my Christmas break was not very long. Of course, I got Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Surge and God of War. A game called The Surge. It's actually pretty good. I still haven't beat the first boss, but I'm getting there. Oh yeah, make it daylight. I got all this to take care of, Celso. I have the first core of the wall finished. That way I can build the wall later. I don't like making 1 block wide walls. They have to be at least 2 or 3 block wide. And I think some of the houses will actually have... Alright, Ankle, you have a great day. Alright? You have a great day, buddy. I'm just really happy I'm able to see the chat now. Because... the day before yesterday and the day before that day, I was blind. I couldn't see any chat. But at least I know how to fix it. All I have to do is, before the stream begins, just turn off the chat and turn it back on, and it should fix itself. Sometimes it's best to take out the stone and the granite first. Otherwise, but the dirt is the easiest part to get rid of. After the stream, I can you can help. All right, just watch for the duration, and I'll invite you to a party afterwards. I'm going to be streaming for the next 2 hours. For the next 2 hours, I try to do at least 2 to 3 hour streams if I'm tired. But if I feel like I have a lot of energy, I try to do at least 3 to 5 hours. Like, I need to get a lot of work done on this server today. So at least these streams will actually be a reminder to people that showing them that it is possible to build an entire survival world on stream from beginning to end. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Of course, some people have probably done it, but I'm just doing it for my because I want to challenge myself. I just checked something on my phone. And look at this. Look at all that free coal. Some people say, go into the mines and get your materials. But if you actually start taking apart the land piece by piece, you'll find your own materials. So close. Since there's no monsters to deal with, I gain all my experience from just collecting materials. So it's actually kind of fun finding more creative ways of taking out a mountain fast. Eventually, I will have to do sort of tryouts, see if I can find people who are willing to, cooperate while I'm doing a stream. Like, if I had just 2 people on here helping me out, as long as they follow orders and directions, I wouldn't mind. But just it's a lot easier when it's just me on the server. Mainly because I can, change my mind on the fly without having to direct people to the new idea. And don't worry, eventually I will find some people I can trust to help me out during the streams. But for now, I have to do a lot of it by myself. I'm just trying to find faster ways of taking care of an area. I better go to bed and actually make it daylight again. As you can see, I'm actually collecting the materials I need to make this build a reality. Just everything here is a product of time and patience. One second, I need to do something for a friend. One second, I just need to do something for a friend. Give me a sec. Doing my stream. Just trying to help you out with your traffic. I'm just working really hard on my survival build. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Like, if you're curious about what I'm doing, I'm actually building a long-term medieval Victorian city. It's just here's the catch. I have to build it all in survival. So everything's been taking a long time. The catch is, it's something it's a challenge that I placed upon myself. That way I can build a city long term, but always have it be a challenge. So I can build it to be the best city I can possibly build in Minecraft. Just itchy nose. If you guys are liking what you've seen, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. But I work really hard to do 5 streams a week, and I sometimes do a different game on the weekends. On Saturday, I plan to either do GTA Online or Red Dead Redemption Online. 2 people have already asked me to do Grand Theft Auto Online, so I might do that tomorrow. Stream that for like 3 hours, and that's good. For some reason, I had really bad luck with the Grand Theft Auto Online streams. I would suffer power outages. For some reason. Just working really hard. Got all this done. just everything here is a product of time and patience and devotion. Alright, now I gotta empty my inventory and make sure I can continue to work. What you see here is 14 months of work. Just the problem is I have all these mountains in the way. No problemo. Okie dokie, no problem. I have a lot to finish today. I have to finish all this. The pillared hall will be expanded. Just a 14-month survival project I've been working on for that long. So a year and 2 months I've been working on this build. Going right for the big city that I'm dreaming of. Taking out what's left of the ocean I had right here. Also, what you see is just a work in progress. It's not finished yet. It's just some people will come into my stream, will judge it before it's even finished and leave. But it's okay. Like, everything here is just a product of time. Like, I like taking my time with my builds, and right now my build is so huge, it's going to take me months to finish what I'm trying to do here. But when it's finished, I'll be able to start work on the actual city. The entire mansion is going to be torn down. As you can see, this is how big the build is so far. but just I had to take out 6 mountains, lots of hills, and 3 lakes and 1 ocean in order to build this. I mean, how do you call it 1 ocean? So, all in survival. This is 100% pure survival if you're curious. This is not a create server, and this is not host privileges. You can actually earn trophies on this. Or achievements, if you're on Xbox. Yesterday, this was actually a lake. Now I'm taking out what's left of it so I can expand the pillared hall right here. So everything here is the best I can do. Like, I'm going at the pace I'm comfortable with. Working on my long-term survival world means everything. I'm trying to build the foundations before I build my city. By the time I'm done with this, probably the city will have 1,200 blocks by 300 blocks. So this thing is going to be huge when it's done. That means hundreds of buildings can be built inside the city walls when I have the city walls finished. So, of course, I'm going to build a church, tavern, houses, you name it. So, but first I need to finish the foundations, which is the pillared hall. These are just first stage pillars before I add all the detail. Basically, first stage pillars are there in advance before I add the important details. I have plenty of stone brick to expand as far as I can, but right now I just need to get this all out of my way. All the iron I ever need. Also, I have all the cobblestone I'll ever need to finish the core of that wall over there. My walls are 3 blocks wide, and there's a cobblestone core. And 1 second, I got itchy nose. Like, taking out entire mountains means there's a high chance of finding more coal, iron, and other essentials. Let's just say I will never lack for materials. Just I have an itchy nose, just for some reason. Lots of work being done. Months ago, this was all hills and mountains. And now it's all gone. At least every time I do an episode of live REDSEACRAFT Survival Builder, I will usually have more. I'm always at a new location. Tomorrow, after I'm done with the live stream for my GTA live stream, I'm going to get back to work on this for a couple of hours, try to get as much done as possible, get it ready for the next stream on Sunday. What's good about Saturday and Sunday is that I change my schedule. It's either 1 p.m. I choose the stream or 2 p.m. So that way people in Europe can watch my stream without watching it at 9 p.m. way past their bedtime, something like that. Just a small itch. At least I don't have to go any deeper. I just need to take out this, and then I gotta take out all the stone, and then I can start placing stone brick down, and the pillared hall will expand. Or I gotta go up the stairs and make it daylight again. As soon as I take care of all this, I can start placing the stone brick down. I can take down this, and I should put an emergency ladder up instead of having dirt ladders. When all those chests up there are full, I'll be able to take them to my storage room and be able to convert them into stone brick. So I'll never really run out of materials. This is great. I'm able to get a lot done very quickly. What slows me down the most when I'm building in survival for long term is usually water, dirt, and gravel. That's what slows me down. It's not the cobblestone that slows me down, it's the gravel. And the dirt and water. I can do the stone relatively quickly. It's just, it does get a little annoying when you have to switch the shovels. And what's bad about shovels is that they don't take, they break faster than pickaxes do. Once I'm done with this area, I'll be able to... once I'm done pushing this area back, I gotta get to work on the area over there to the right. Upper right. Push everything back. Basically, this is my war on the land in this game. Just add whatever boss theme you want from Dark Souls or whatever... game that has bosses in it, a boss theme, and you'll know that this is my boss fight against the land because I need to build my entire survival world. I mean, just I'm working on the foundations, so building it is going to take a while. But don't worry, I just need to get at least 60 blocks beyond this mansion, and the pillared hall will finally be finished. But then I have to go to the trouble of detailing all these pillars. These are just first stage pillars. They're not going to be finished overnight, so it's going to take a while. Mainly because I have to make sure that I have plenty of materials to finish each of the pillars' details. Like, details are everything. Just... reason why they're first stage pillars is so I can focus on expanding the pillared hall without having to slow down to detail them all. As soon as I'm done expanding the pillared hall, that's when the detailing will begin. I don't know how many pillars there will be, but I will dedicate a pre-recorded video toward counting every single pillar, because every single one of them requires 32 staircases, 8 chiseled stone brick, 8 stone bricks, and so that means very expensive. I mean, in terms of time constraints trying to build everything. Also, the expense of lighting everything up. At least I'm making a lot of progress on this build. It's when there's a lot of dirt on the hill is when it takes me a long time to take care of it. I feel like I'm skinning the hillside because of the dirt. Consider the dirt the skin of the hill. So, yeah, probably let's not go too graphic. This is funny. We got all this. I'll show all of the doubters one day. A little bit at a time. It works. Hey Douglas, welcome back. How are your friends, Douglas? Oh, alright. How you doing, buddy? Like, how you doing, normal boy? Or at least, what should I call you? That's what your profile says. I'll just call you boy, alright? Right now, what I'm working on, boy, is a big survival map in Minecraft. And I've been working on this since December of 2017. And I'm working really hard on finishing it. I'm doing most of the work myself, so it's been a snail's pace lately. Yep, I know he's your friend. He just told me. Douglas, you're awesome. Like, just don't worry. Like, I like being nice to people when they come on my stream, so ask me any questions you want. Alright, Lane. How you doing, Lane? But I'm just saying that this is a big build. One second. Let me just take this out and I'll show you. Alright, I got all this. As you can see, 14 months of work. 6 mountains were I demolished with just stone pickaxes. 6 mountains, many hills. Taken down by myself and others, and I've been working really hard on this. A lot of my friends don't help me, but they at least do a great job when they do. Oh, thank you very much, Lane. Just don't worry. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? How's your day? But as you can see, this is my big build I've been working on for so long. It might not look like much now, it's not finished yet, but everything is being prepared for the day when I start building the city itself. Like, I need to take some of these materials over there. Like, every single survival project needs an HQ. Doing great. Just I'm just working really hard on this. And you? Your day great? Feel the power? Yeah. Just I need to check out my machine. That's why I'm here. Alright. Alright, Lang, that's great. Thank you. But right now, for some reason there's a glitch where the double chest will become 2 chests. I don't know why it does that, but probably they'll fix it eventually. I just need to check on my machine. Right now the light's still on, that means the machine's still going. This thing is producing stone brick while I'm out there. 14 months. I started in early December of 2017. So, my God's Not Dead 444. Yeah, I started this in December of 2017. Been working on it ever since. I started doing pre-recorded videos of me building this, and then slowly but surely it became what you see today. Yeah, so everything here is just taking a lot of time. I just believe in the old in the old line, patience is a virtue. So 14 months of work, it really does add up. And of course, due to the size of the build, I had to build tramways to get from one end of the build to the other. As of today, I have approximately 181. I've been working really hard on my channel since I started building this. So it's growing, but not as fast as I hoped. But it will. But it will. I mean, like, God willing, I will have my channel grow. And as you can see, look, all this was once mountains. Every single, and also hills and everything else. So everything here grew with time. So basically the plan is simple. Build a huge medieval city. And, but of course I'm building the pillared hall. Yeah. The pillared hall is the one thing that's slowing it down. I might as well show you what the pillars will look like when finished. Just give me a second. It just takes me a little while because this build has gotten so huge that it takes me a little bit to get from one end to the other. Some of my friends on PlayStation Network are actually saying to me, how do you have the patience to build like this? Because this is 100% survival. No host privileges. These are not completed pillars. These are just Stage 2 pillars before I add the final details. These are the final pillars. This is what the pillared hall will look like when finished. And I had to complete some portions of it so people could understand. You can start by liking this video and subscribing. It really does help. And if you have a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Plus, you can help me out. Like, I wouldn't mind some extra help on this eventually, but I'm just saying that everything here is big, and I like building big builds, and everything here takes time. Awesome. But I'm hoping that I can inspire people to build as big as they need to. The reason why I'm building this big is to show people that building big in Minecraft, there is no limits to the human imagination. There is no permits. You can build as big as you want. That's what I like about it. And what's cool about it is I'm trying to build it in such a way that I can be very patient with the results. Like, building it at a pace that I'm comfortable with. Take my time. And of course, I'm building my house on the rock. If you know that Bible story. Like, the pillared hall is the foundations of what will be the city. That's why I'm building the foundations first, before I actually build the city itself. Just everything takes time, and as you can see, I have to take out mountains and other stuff. The reason why I'm taking out the mountains and the hills and everything is mainly so because if I were to dig underground to build the pillared hall, it would take a lot longer. But if I take out every single hill and mountain while I'm doing this, it'll grow. I mean, it'll be a lot faster. And I'll be able to design the city along good grid lines. As in, you know, roads. All that. I just need to get as far as I can. There's plenty of materials for now. These forests are going to be gone in the next few weeks. And it's... Yes. And of course, as you can see here, this lake will be gone in the next few weeks as well. And of course, everything, the water right here will be taken out too. So I can take it out and all the way, I just need to show you where the boundaries of the pillared hall will be. So you have an idea of how big this is going to be. I have one stone brick on the edge of where I'm going to stop building the pillared hall, so I can focus on actually detailing and getting to work on the actual city itself. As you can see right here, there's the boundary right there, that stone brick right there. I have to build the pillar hall all the way over here. So, and it's going to stop right here. But I just need to be patient and work my way to here. I'm hoping to have the pillared hall all detailed and ready for the construction of the city by September of 2019. That way I have all the time in the world to start planning and designing my city. And of course I'm going to be building it entirely in survival and also on stream for you guys to watch. So this is going to be a build that's going to be from start to finish. It's going to be a 3-year project because I really want to put as much time and detail into it as possible. And I'm thinking it could help the channel out if I have a long-term project. And that's what I've been doing. And it's worked. When I started this, I only had 75 subscribers. So it's sort of working. And so I'm just working really hard on it. Yeah. I was just looking at my other friend Cosmo is streaming at the same time. There's different YouTubers I'm friends with, but just for now, we do our separate things. Also, I do play other games on this channel as well besides Minecraft. Just tomorrow I'm planning to do some GTA online footage, but don't worry, I'm going to see about turning off the chat, so no toxic voice chat will be heard in the stream. I like keeping things clean, even when I'm playing an M-rated game. During the summer of 2018, I put 12-hour days into this build. And I would actually do pre-recorded footage of me building this and actually speed it up 2 times the rate, so everything would be building faster. But I had to cancel those videos. Red Sea Gaming. Red Sea, R-E-D, no space, S-E-A, Gaming. G-A-M-I-N-G. Like, just, it's just been my YouTube name since I started this. And what you're watching is the 18th episode of my REDSEACRAFT live streams. This is episode 18 of live REDSEACRAFT 18 Survival Builder. On Sunday, it'll be the 19th episode. I did a lot of pre-recorded videos of me building this, so when I first started, some of the videos would range from 10 minutes to 5 minutes. Yeah, just my YouTube name is, of course, I did just say it, but I'm just I needed something that was reminiscent of the Bible, so, like the Red Sea crossing, so I decided to name it Red Sea. Have something to do with the Bible, or the Bible. Just getting to 200 subs is going to be the hardest thing of this channel. Getting to it and keeping it, that's one thing. And of course, God's Not Dead 444, if you're still watching, I'm just saying, I do 5 streams a week. I don't have a girlfriend yet. I'm still looking for one. Looking for the perfect person. Rose Sniper. That's as close to me being honest as possible about my personal life. Alright, good. Just working very hard on this build. Eventually I will have a special stream just for the teardown of that mansion. Alright, I can try and send you a friend request later, God's Not Dead 444. Alright, Rose Sniper, thank you very much. It's good for you to be here, buddy. Maybe I can talk to you later, alright? I'm just very close to finishing this, and then I can start doing the detailing. Yep, I'll be doing GTA Online tomorrow. And then on Sunday I'll be getting back to this, getting to work. Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'll be doing a little bit of Red Dead Redemption, and probably try to squeeze in a second stream if I feel like it in a day. Mainly because if I feel like it, usually I'm very tired on the days I do my streams. I just have trouble sleeping. Alright, that's good. But you'll have to be tuned into the stream. I usually turn off all chat when I do streams. Mainly because you know how toxic it is, or I can just make it a party so I can hear you. And also, I don't like wearing my headset on my ears for too long, just to be honest, because my ears sweat. And it gets kind of itchy after a while, just to be honest. Honesty is the best defense. I'm almost done with this section, and then I can go get some stone brick and start expanding. Just to be safe, I'm gonna save the game, just in case. That's so I don't have to worry about having to redo a lot of stuff. Almost done with this section, and I can start putting down some stone brick. Oh, thank you very much. Of my city? But, alright. You meant to say your city, thank you. You have a great day, God's Not Dead, 444. Now I'm collecting all the coal. Just collecting all the coal, it'd be a complete waste to put the stone brick over coal. Need to collect all the coal. All the iron can be processed, and I can get a lot of experience points after getting a lot of iron. I'm filling it up so there's no empty cavities that enemies can spawn in. Just collecting the iron before I place down the stone brick, if you're curious. I keep finding coal as I'm taking out mountains and hills. Never have to worry about running out of resources. I keep finding it. Now I can get up here, deposit the materials, then go get my stone bricks. Need to make me another pickaxe. Now I gotta go over here and get my stone bricks. Should be in one of these chests. There they are. I love the size of this build I've been working on for so long, to the point where the only thing that, the buildings will be able to be seen once I start building them, but right now I'm working on this expansion. I'm gonna have to make a way up here without having to use this, because I need it out of my way. Eventually I'm going to have to get more stone brick. Just being quiet for a little bit so I can think. I'm making lots of progress today. just working very hard and extending. The reason why I'm taking care of this area right here is because it doesn't require that much stone brick. Take care of it a little bit at a time. I'm going through stone brick faster than a Hummer exhaust loses gas. Yeah, my only way up is right here. I'm gonna make a temporary ladder. First I gotta get me some wood. I watched Titanic like 30 times while building this build. Just need to put this here. Don't worry, I'll have to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's one block. I might as well make sure it lines up so I don't have to worry about getting a little confused. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Hello, how you doing? How's your day, Rose Ramos? Or I'll just call you Rose, alright? Just working hard on my Minecraft build. Just give me a second, I gotta make sure I get this correct. You having a good day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rose. Hey, Help Trump, how you doing, buddy? It's been a while. It's good for you to be on here for a little bit. One second, let me just use up all of what's left of my stone brick right here. And I'll show you what I've done today. Very soon I am gonna I'm gonna start playing Bloodborne once again on my channel. So I'm just deciding what the appropriate time should be. Alright. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. But as you can see here, I took out all this today. Let me just get up the ladder. Alright. Hope you're not. But as you can see here, I've already built all the way up to the mansion. I'm going to tear that down in a few days. But I'm just working hard on just getting everything here taken care of. I'll be able to get to work on the city in a couple months if I... Alright. I can help you. I can help you later. Alright. Thank you, Rose, very much. Like, I'm just working very hard on this channel. I do 5 days a week. Like, I think next weekend, Help Trump, I think I'm going to start doing more. I'm going to start Bloodborne from the beginning and actually show my best strategies for beating the game. As you can see here, this is my entire build. I just finished these walls 2 streams ago. These walls just take a lot of time to build, mainly because of their detail. Right now, this is my only way up right now because due to construction. I got a lot of work to do. I have 8 months to finish the rest of the pillared hall. Yeah, I know. It happens. We all get sick. I have all this ready to build a nice little fort right here. I mean, you know, we're building right here. And I got all this. I gotta take out what's left of the tramway right here. The tramway is no longer needed. So, alright, you have a great day, Rose. And I hope you get better. And, so help Trump. You say you need help with Rom? Like, I know, he's a bit of a pain to deal with, if you're really low leveled. And, like, I've been able to beat him, by, like, when he rises up like this, you know he's about to summon icicles to hit you. Oh. I will show you what to do. I will show you the ways of beating Bloodborne. It's my favorite game. I platinum it. I got the platinum trophy for it. So I've beaten everything the game has to offer. So I at least know what to do. So, also I own the strategy guide if you need any tips. Like, my tradition is, if I have to beat the game once without the strategy guide, then then I go and then I buy the strategy guide, and like, is this your first time trying to beat Bloodborne? Like, tomorrow I have to do GTA streams. Some people asked me to do that today, but I will do Bloodborne next week. How's that help, Trump? Alright, your first time. Alright. Don't worry. Wait till next week, and I'll have to redo my schedule. I start streaming tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time because it's Saturday. Alright? Next week. You remind me. You remind me on Friday, because I still have to do Minecraft streams on Tuesday and Wednesdays and Fridays. But then Saturday and Sunday I could dedicate it to a different game entirely. Like, it's been a while since I played Bloodborne, and I'm in the mood for it, so eventually I'm gonna have to get back to it. Like, my first streams with Bloodborne did not reach the audience I think they deserved, so I want to redo it again to see if I can get a bigger audience for it. And of course, the game I'm actually interested in this year is actually from the same company that made Bloodborne. I think it's called Shokio or Shikiro. But Shadows Die Twice. I'm looking forward to playing that game when it comes out. But of course, I'm going to be smart and wait for reviews before I buy it. I really do need to upgrade this entire area. First, I need to check something. I think there's a small glitch that's causing my machine to act up. Now it operates. Fixed. Just... yeah, I gotta get some stone bricks so I can get back to work, but Bloodborne, it's actually a pretty, I love the game from start to finish. My favorite areas in the game are the Nightmare Mentis area. Those enemies that have maggots in their mouths. Alright. If you're eating, I apologize. Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be a lot of fun playing Bloodborne next weekend. Alright, looks like Bloodborne will dominate the weekend. Alright, good. Yeah, just Bloodborne actually has the most disgusting enemies you can possibly face, but they are awesome. Alright, once you defeat Rom, you have to run until you find the Queen Yharnam. Find Queen Yharnam, you can hear her crying. Approach her, and then the next phase of the game will begin, and you'll appear where you need to go. Alright? That's as far as I can tell you. Go back, did you see Queen Yharnam when you were there? When you defeated Rom? I'm just giving you some advice there. Alright, good. Did you get teleported to a new area? Because that you go straight ahead into the sorry. Yeah. Just I'll probably tell you. I'll play it from beginning to end, and I'll consider the streams to be a how to play Bloodborne from start to finish. The original streams I did not get the audience. They were lucky to get 2 or 3 hits. That's when my channel was actually pretty young. And that was when I was attempting to do all my streams at 720p. And it makes all the videos go pixelated because my internet can't keep up with it. But if I do it at 360p, it should look nice and crisp. To me, Bloodborne is still the most beautiful game I ever played on the PS4. So, mainly, and that was the game that actually made me buy a PS4. And for 8 months, that was the only game I owned on the PS4 besides Minecraft. Having played the games from beginning to end, I beat every single boss in Bloodborne, so I can help you. And I do have a character, one of my most powerful characters is a level 320 character. So, I actually leveled up a lot. I managed to get all my stats that I needed up to 99. Like, I had a character that I actually leveled up the same way I did for my live stream with Dark Souls, where one stat at a time would be upgraded. And I managed to get Arcane up to 55. And it allowed me to actually get all the way past the Chalice dungeons and defeated Queen Yharnam, and then I got the platinum trophy saying hats off to you. And I was like so happy. It was my first platinum trophy I ever got for PlayStation 4. For the PlayStation trophies. First time. What's your favorite boss so far in Bloodborne? Like, everybody has their favorite bosses to fight. Some of my favorites are the Blood-Starved Beast, mainly because how chaotic it is. Of course, the Cleric Beast, or I'm just trying to remember his name. Gascoigne. Hunter Gascoigne. Like, there's the Cleric Beast, which is a good intro for starting Bloodborne characters. I mean, for starting Bloodborne characters, it teaches you that you have to be on your feet, you have to act quick, you have to be fast. Some people who are used to Dark Souls like gameplay are not used to fast gameplay like Bloodborne demands. And I'm like, some of them I'm like, can't. I like both. Like, I like both the slow gameplay of Dark Souls and the fast gameplay of Dark Bloodborne. So, and at some point I plan to start playing Dark Souls 3 from beginning to end once again. This time playing it in a way that won't make the videos all pixelated. I'm looking at my old Dark Souls 3 things. That was when I was doing it at 720p low, and I realized my internet couldn't keep up. That's one of the reasons why I stopped doing live streams for a year, because I was like this. If I go 360p, people are going to complain. But I decided, alright, I'm going to go 360p high. I don't care what people say. So that's how I've been able to do streams so much. I realized my pre-recorded videos I can do 720p, but it's my streams that I can do 360p high and get away with it. As long as people don't complain too much. I'm going to have to call the live stream Bloodborne Revisited, mainly to redo the streams. Because realizing I could only maintain the stream for an hour and 30 minutes before it started to go pixelated, while I did it at 720p, while on 360p I can actually do it almost indefinitely. So, the first boss is always the first challenge. It's mainly to show you how far you've come in the game, because at first you're fighting the small enemies, the small fry. The small fry enemies are usually your teachers. And remember, failure is the best teacher. To fail is to learn, and to learn is to gain. So, the person who loses the 100-meter dash, yeah, like, the person who loses the 100-meter dash can come back the next time there's another race and win, because he learned from his failure rather than you know, being upset that he lost. So, I'm a big fan of the people who have a comeback story. They may have lost 5 times, but they won the 6th time, or something like that. This is why I'm building my Minecraft city in survival, without creative or host privileges. It's mainly to give me that challenge so I can continue, and also it lets failure be the best teacher, because here's the one thing I have to deal with if I'm building in survival. If I mess up in the build I'm working on, I have to tear down the whole thing and start all over. So failure is the best teacher. That's why I'm being very careful while I'm building this. Like, if a part of it is bad, I can tear it down. But it takes a few hours to do so if it's really detailed. So it teaches me not to waste resources on certain things. So basically, it is challenging, and failure is the best teacher. Don't go with instant gratification. She'll give you A's no matter what, and it's not really fun. Instant gratification can really leave you feeling empty inside after you complete a challenge. But if you play it with I'm gonna work for my fun, that's when it starts to click. You actually feel like you can conquer the world after you get over a huge challenge. I'm just giving you inspiration. I love giving people inspiration. I found out years ago, Help Trump, that I actually have a good talent for inspiring people. Like I don't like tearing people down. I like to build them up. Building someone up is a lot better than tearing someone down. Tomorrow, I'll be streaming GTA for like 2 or 3 hours. Probably 2 hours if nobody's watching. But just a few of my subscribers asked me to do GTA. I have to listen to my subscribers. I'm the man of the people. So since you asked, I will do Bloodborne on Saturday and next Sunday, alright? Just give me a second, I gotta make it daylight again. And what's good about it is that every stream I do of this building process from beginning to end, I can actually archive it, and people can watch this 3 years from now after I've built everything. If they want to know how I built it from start to finish, they'll have to watch all this. So when, let's just say, 3 years from now, I'll probably have hundreds of hours of content of people, of me building this. Hundreds. Or maybe 1,000 hours. I don't really know. It'll probably add up over the next 12 months. Alright. I'll be here for another half an hour. Just putting in the stone brick floor for the pillared hall. I'm gonna have to go get some more stone bricks soon. This build is getting so big it might take 2 maps to show the detail. Alright, I gotta go get some more stone brick. I remember months ago when this was nothing but mountains. Due to the size of my build, I had to build a logistics tramway, so I can get to one side. Gotta check on my... going to have to build a tunnel. I'm going to have to make 2 tramways, one with one on one end and one on the other. I never thought I would build this big, but I am. I think I've already exceeded the size of my sand palace. I am almost done with this section, and I can call today's stream a success. Because I did say I was going to try to complete some work today. I'm at least going to finish off this part, and then I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, I better go and make it daylight, so the last 10 minutes. I'll put in the pillars later, but I'm just going to finish the stone brick here. I am almost done for the day. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna end it today. As you can see, I just finished this section like I said I would. I managed to push it all the way back to here like I said at the beginning of the stream. And over the next couple of weeks, I'll probably be pushing this all the way back. I'm gonna set a goal for myself every time I do a stream from now on. The goal is simple. If I say I need to push it all the way to here next time, I'll have to do that. And of course, this is going to be fun. Okay, guys, you all have a great day. Thank you guys for tuning in. And to those who are watching this stream 3 years from now, thank you very much for watching. See you guys later.